Hey guys, it is fucking 10 past 3 in the morning, and I don't usually record videos this late or this early, I suppose, but I just really, really wanted to get some things off my chest because my mind's just fucked right now, and there's a lot of shit that I've been hiding, and I feel like I don't need to hide it anymore. So I made a video not too long ago called Suicide is No Joke, and it was about the whole Attica situation that went down. And by the way, sorry if you hear a noise coming from over there, it's my Xbox, it desperately needs replaced. But that video, I said that there was a point in my life when I was struggling with serious depression and all this kind of shit going through my head, and I feel like I want to give you guys more information on what happened around that time. So obviously I've made a couple of videos about this, and I know a lot of people are going to say this is petty, a lot of people are going to say it's just teenage shit, and you know, you're probably right, say what you want about it, but like, I know this is the fucking third video I've made on this whole topic, and I shouldn't be making so many videos on this topic, but there is more to it than just this, but I just want to start off with this. So I have two videos up on my channel. One's called Clipboard XX Story Time. I got rejected. It's like my worst rejection story ever. And the other one is called Sky Kid Talk Something Personal. It's a very old video. This Something Personal video is my 5th most popular video, and it came out just about a day after this whole thing went down. And I'm not gonna say what the story is because you guys have heard it already. Pretty much the gist is I got rejected by some girl thanks to my I was gonna say friend, but we are friends, so I don't know why I would do that. Thanks to one of my friends, and it fucked with my head, dude. And a lot of people are gonna say, oh, we just can't take rejections. I can take rejections. It's the way it happened, the fact that she was so condescending towards me, the fact that I've gone into all of this before. I've talked about all of this shit before. I'm gonna just move on from that. But for a good year and a half after that, I never really got over it, because here's some solid advice for you guys. If you are in love with somebody or you have a crush on somebody, whatever fucking way you want to phrase it, don't keep that inside of you for as long as I did, because I kept that inside for a good year. I kept that from her, and don't do that, because it'll just make, whenever everything comes out, if you get rejected, it'll just make things 10 times worse. You don't want to take that risk. Obviously, if she ends up saying yes, then that will make that 10 times better, but you don't want to take the fucking risk. You don't want to take that risk, because after everything I've went through, I don't want anybody else to go through this. And I know I seem all happy and cheerful and shit in my videos, and I'm all fun and jokes, I'm killing zombies, all this kind of shit, but I wouldn't say it's a facade, because a lot of people think depression, oh, you're always depressed 24/7, you're never happy, but that's not even the truth. I saw this thing on Facebook that I don't know what to call it. I think it's shared. It's pretty much the Facebook version of retweeting, and it was called "This is what depression looks like," and it showed a bunch of different people who committed suicide, and it was just them smiling. So you have people in there like Chester Bennington and Kurt Cobain, and all those kind of people. Obviously those are musicians, but I don't think it was all musicians, but whatever. And they were all just smiling and having a good time. Because if you go back and look at videos of people who have committed suicide, like they were always happy. They were always like having fun. Like even Attica. Like look at Attica. Like it will never be obvious, you know? And that's why I always tell people to go and get help, you know? Just go and get help. The only reason I haven't gotten help for this is because it's not the worst thing that can possibly happen. And it's confusing, but you know, but that's not the only reason that it all happened. That was just sort of the tipping point. as to why it happened. There was a lot that went down, like, in my personal life. Like, whenever I was like 5 years old, my parents split up, and obviously at the time I didn't know what was going on, but fucking hell, it was a mess looking back. It was just like, it was a complete disaster. And to be honest, I've never said this to either of them, but I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner with everything that went down beforehand. Like, there was nothing abusive before anybody fucking assumes that. A lot of people are going to assume abuse, but no, that's not it. No, fucking no. Don't. I wouldn't say that if it weren't for the fact that people would assume that. But you know, that's just the internet, man. The internet's fucked. But you know, that sort of fucked with me a little bit. You know, and then after they split and started seeing other people, it's sort of like, at the time, obviously back then I didn't understand what it was. Like, but you know, my mom's gonna see this video and she's gonna question the fuck out of me. But man, I don't give a fuck. So, you know, after a while, and then my dad ended up getting together with this woman who he's still with to this day, and she seems to have some agenda against me. Every time I do one slip up, she finds some way to make a joke out of it. And like, it's just, my dad, listen, this isn't just in defense of me, this is in defense of just any children that he has. He has 4 children. One of which is me, another which is my brother, who is also a YouTuber. His YouTube channel is called Piggish Right. Go check him out. But every time we would go over to his house, which was every Wednesday usually, he would, I don't want to say treat us like slaves. Like, it wasn't to that extent, but it also is the only word I can think of to describe the whole situation. Because he would just sit there on his fucking lazy ass, sitting there watching TV, while we would go and we would fill up the coal bunker. We would get coal and put it into the fire. I would do quite a lot of the cooking and stuff. You know, we would be doing all of the stuff that he, as a father, was meant to be doing. And this was even when I was younger. This is when I was younger. I've stopped going over to his house now because of all this shit. But my brother, well, I wouldn't say he doesn't, but he does. He does. He goes over. He sees him more than I do. But whatever. And you know, I just got sick of it after a while, and I was sick. It was pretty much free labor. That's pretty much what it was. I know a lot of people are gonna make memes out of that, but dude, it wasn't funny. It really fucking wasn't funny at the time, and it still isn't funny to me now. And I feel like that's why whenever I upload videos, it's all fun and jokes, because I have to sort of find some enjoyment out of this. Like, I love YouTube, don't get me wrong, YouTube is my pride and joy. I fucking love it. I love doing it. That's why I've been doing it for as long as I have. But dude, when things in your personal life are this bad, it's hard to make videos. It fucks with you, man. And like, it's even worse because whenever I first started making, like, I've always mentioned how my oldest YouTube videos are I can't get anymore, and that's because whenever my mum used to record my YouTube videos like with her phone, and she would upload them, so she had complete control over everything I did, but she fucking hated it. And this was all because of my dad. You know, even though they rarely speak, all she knew was that he didn't like YouTube, and he still doesn't like YouTube. But the reason he doesn't like YouTube is because I used to watch this guy does Minecraft when I was like 7, and he cursed back then. He stopped cursing after a while, but he cursed back then. And he hated that, so I had to hide the fact that I watched YouTube from him. And just because as a 7-year-old, watched YouTubers who curse, he's hated YouTube ever since. He still doesn't like it. You know, even though YouTube is more popular than fucking regular TV now. You know, he doesn't upgrade with the times. He also rubs his shitty childhood on me and my brother. He tries to get us to live the life that he lived. Like anytime me and my brother weren't hungry at his house and didn't want to finish eating, he would say, "Oh, you're eating it, you're not getting anything else," because that's how he was raised. But one of my friend's mum said recently to me, she was just bringing this up because we were all eating at his house, and she just randomly brought this up, like, "Oh, don't force yourself to eat. If any of your parents force you to eat, then they're just making you fat, and they shouldn't be doing that." And that stuck with me. That stuck with me ever since. He might watch this video, he might not. I'm not sure. The friend whose mum this was. That stuck with me because my dad was exactly like that. My dad is exactly like that, and I try not to speak to my dad too much. You know, Sorry if I keep freezing and changing topics without finishing my sentences. I just don't know how to put this into words. And I don't know if I've ever said this on YouTube, but the reason this is so hard for me is because I have autism. I've never said this on YouTube before, but it's like, it has made all of this so much harder, because everybody else I know who has autism, they just take the help, because they, like, in school, people with autism, well, kids with autism are always given help. They're like, oh, you get special help, you get all of this, and everybody else just takes it. But me, I don't want it. I just want to be treated normally. I don't want any of this fucking shit that, like, I don't want any of this help. If I get help, I feel like I'm not being treated normally, and in my head, I know it's not right, but I just can't take it. I can't fucking take it. And it just made everything so much harder. And that brings me back to whenever my mum used to control my YouTube channel. She used to take my videos down every time I would slip up. And I talked to her about this recently. I said, why did you do that? And she showed no fucking remorse for it. She pretended like she had remorse, but she clearly didn't. You know, she has no fucking remorse. She tried to justify the whole thing, even though she understands YouTube now. Like, it's... And people like to make memes out of my older videos because they're all cringy. Like, there are some videos, whenever I put all my old videos back up, that I didn't put up, and there were 3 cover videos. A cover of Linkin Park's One Step Closer, a cover of Nickelback's Rockstar, and a cover of Survivor's Eye of the Tiger, which was just fucking awful. But whenever I went to YMCA last year, friends of Stitch Waffles, who, as I've said before, is a long-time friend of mine, kept torturing me. They kept playing my videos, my old videos. I wasn't even using this YouTube channel at that time. They kept playing those videos all the time, fucking torturing me with it, trying to get me to sing One Step Closer, because they thought it was so fucking funny, because I was so fucking shit. You know, and whenever I brought it up to him, I was like, well, how do all these people know about this? He said he told them about it because he thought it was so fucking funny. You know, like, me and him, he's you know what, he's probably going to come at me for this, because he came at me whenever I made the Something Personal Sky Could Talk video. He came at me for that, and, like, you know, if he comes at me for this, man, I don't care. I just don't. I just need to get this out. And, man... And I know all you people who watch my videos, you like to make a meme out of everything. Like Niall, a lot of his friends like to make memes out of my videos. And, like, it's not cool. I'm trying to make a living here. I'm trying to build up my YouTube channel. I'm trying to do something with my fucking life. And YouTube is the best way I know how to do it. And all you fuckers are just making memes about it. And even people from my school do this. Like, if you go back onto some of my older videos, there's this one dude who always said, stop doing shit videos like this, and all of this kind of stuff. You know, I have had major bullying over the years because of the way I act, because of the way I am, because of the way I think. Just because I have autism doesn't mean I have to be treated like an outsider. I'm so fucking sick of being treated like I'm some sort of fucking outsider, man. I'm sick of it. I'm gonna try not to cry, because I don't want to do this. I don't want to cry on camera, but you know, it makes it hard. It's hard, man, because, like, all the shit I've gone through in my life, like, autism is possibly the worst thing. Like, earlier on today, my mom came into my room and said, whenever we go on holiday, she's going to get a leaflet for my brother who can't stand lines, like an autism leaflet, because the theme park that we're going to has shit like that, and she's gonna, like, make it so that we can skip rides using his thing, and I refused it, man. I can't take that kind of shit. And the worst thing is, pretty much every member of the fucking Stitch crew, I'm gonna name these fuckers by name, Waffles, Niall, and Adam, those 3 people have made so many autism jokes about me. Like, one time I was over at Waffle's house, and he was playing Fortnite online, and I was saying, what the fuck are you doing? That's so stupid. And he said, shut up, Cahill, you have autism. You know, and Adam is a worse offender of this, but no, still. Niall said it on video once. In Next Generation Divine 7, you can literally hear him say you autistic prick or some shit like that, and which was not scripted. You know, and I acted in the video like, oh, wow, that hit deep. Like, it was, like, it was just fucking nothing. But no, that's not fucking nothing, man. That's not nothing. I can't, like... A lot of people are going to think because I'm not crying in this video that I'm just faking it all and just doing it for attention. But man, I don't show emotions. Anybody who knows me knows I don't show emotions. I just feel them deep inside. I don't often show them or let them out. So I'm pretty much incapable of showing true emotion. And that's why this shit's all happening. And man... You know, I've been doing YouTube for so long because I fucking love it, man. YouTube is everything to me. I just love the whole aspect behind it, just being able to do what the fuck you want, upload videos for people. Because a lot of people say, there's this one dude in my school who says, oh, you should do clickbait, you should do clickbait. And I said, why? And he said, because, he didn't even say because of money, he just went, that. And I swore to fuck, I wanted to punch that bastard in the face. Everybody who does things on YouTube, like those fucking fuckers like Morgs, like fuck Morgs, dude. All those people who do YouTube exclusively for the money, who do clickbait to try and get views, who are only in it for the money. Fuck every single one of you. Fuck every single one of you. I don't care. So okay, I have to be quiet because like, everybody else in my house is sleeping, so I can't scream or anything. But dude, fuck every single one of you who do YouTube just like for the money and like do it for clickbait. That's not why I do YouTube. I do YouTube to entertain people, man. That's why whenever I hit 100 subscribers, I was so gassed because I'm entertaining at least 101 people. Like that's insane, dude. You know, like it blows my mind. And it's like, I don't know how to continue on with this, man. I honestly don't. Like, just know, man, life never gets easier. Life is a bitch. It will try and stab you in the fucking neck every chance it fucking gets. And you can't take it. You shouldn't take it. It's just... It's not right, man. Because people nowadays, they seem to find enjoyment in the suffering of others. Like one of the worst cases of this I have is I was in school and somebody tried to blame something on me and I just fucking snapped. I started running, kicking and screaming out on like there's this walkway that my school has and I started kicking the fucking pillars in the walkway and screaming and shit, and in the background they were all just laughing their asses off, finding it so fucking funny. They found this shit so funny. How I was mentally unstable, I would say, and they were just laughing at me. Only one person tried to stop them, and that's my friend Carlo. He has a YouTube channel, but he doesn't upload on it anymore, so I can't say his name. And man, it was like he tried to get them to stop, and then later on that day I heard two people talking about it, one of which was this girl who I've told the stories about, and then she said that she didn't want anyone to get close to me because she was afraid that I would hit her. Okay, listen, I would never hit a woman. Okay, that's fucking wrong. Anybody who would even consider that is fucking wrong. Okay. So the fact that she would even think that is awful, because I would never do something like that, and it's just, man... I don't even know what to say at this point, man. It's just... Life's never been easy, man. It's never been easy for me. And a lot of people say, oh, you have everything you could ever want. I have so much, you know, and yes, I do have fucking everything. I'm grateful that I have everything I could ever fucking want. But that doesn't stop me from having fucking emotions, man. You know, and that means... I don't know what to say. I honestly don't. I mean, from my dad wanting me to be someone I'm not, to my mum just thinking I'm completely weird. She's never said that, but it's obvious that's the way she thinks. Because sometimes she'll say, oh, why can't you just act like a normal person? Which she knows I'm fucking incapable of doing. To everybody I know, thinking I'm weird and making a meme out of what I enjoy the most, which is my YouTube channel. And man, I don't even know why I'm bothering. Nobody's gonna fucking care about this video.